Hi, I wanted to make a video today to help to celebrate a victory. It was a semi-final victory by a 400-metre sprinter called Bralon Taplin. And it's an appropriate name because Bralon Taplin was using tapping. He was doing some EFT, he was using the one finger technique, just before his 400-metre semi-final, which he won in 44.44 seconds. So yay, congratulations Bralon Taplin, well done you. Not only did you win that particular race, but I don't know if you realise what you've started, but you've been a massive buzz around the whole of the EFT community, the tapping community online. So you are super famous, even to people who don't watch the Olympics. Yes, there are a few. I am one of them. And even to people who don't watch the athletics. So yay to Bralon Taplin. And I just thought I wanted to make this video firstly to celebrate that he won the race, that he'd used tapping before. It was caught on film, so you can watch the film here now. And so you can see him preparing for the race, and he's using 2 points. So I want to use this opportunity to show you the different points that we use for tapping and why we use tapping. I'll talk about that as we go through the points. So we all have our own style. My style, I always start at the top of the head. So you're just tapping here on the top of the head. And as you're tapping here, I'll tell you a little bit about what happens. There's a meridian system. The next point is at the beginning of the eyebrow here. This meridian system is like the electrical system through the body. It's like the electricity that runs through the body. The next point is on the outside of the eye. You see Bralon doing this one. And the outside of the eye connects into the gallbladder. And the gallbladder is often where we store anger that we've not expressed, or fear that generates a kind of anger or frustration in us, that gall. If it gets stuck in the body, then tapping here is a great one. The next one Bralon used was under the eye, just here. This is the stomach meridian. Now these meridians, as I say, are like electrical systems that connect a major organ to different parts of the body. Now the next point is under the nose here. These organs and the energy, the electricity, if you like, that travels through the body. The next one is under the mouth. As this energy travels through the body, if there's a big trauma or a big shock, or if we're in deep anxiety or we're worried about the future, so obviously winning your race at the athletics in the Olympics would be bringing on a lot of anxiety for many of us. The next point is the collarbone points, which are here. Let me just tip this down a bit. So there you can see the collarbone. If you had your school tie on, they would be just next to the knot. The collarbone points are here. Can you see? Just under that bone there. And so whenever there's a disruption because of trauma, because of anxiety, different reasons why the body goes into, what we call negative emotional states, this tapping can help to rebalance so that we can recalm, regain our cool, become the cool, collected person that we want to be, because when we're cool, calm and collected, we can respond appropriately to any situation. Now there is another point, there's one point which is just under the arm, it's just here. Can you see? I don't want to keep moving the camera around too much, so tapping under the arm there, and then there's another point on the side of the thumb, so it's just next to the thumbnail here, so you can tap there. And as you're tapping, you allow yourself to go into the negative thought place, the negative emotional place, so you feel the energy in the body. So a great place to tap is on the start line, because you're panicking, you're worrying, am I going to be able to do it, am I going to be able to stay focused, can I stay in the zone? And then the next one is on the index finger, and it's the same, it's just next to the nail here on the top of the index finger, so tapping here. And as we start to rebalance our energy, it means that we've then got access to even more energy, because we're not wasting energy on panic, on worry, on all of the things that zap our energy and actually prevent us from our peak performance, from doing the best job that we can possibly do. The next point is at the middle finger here, and it's just beside the fingernail on the top of the finger there. So tapping there, that's the next point. So in order to rebalance the energy in the body, to regain calm, be calm, cool and collected, so that you can really Perform at your peak every time. Then the next point is underneath the ring finger here. So top of the middle finger, underneath the ring finger is the next one. So just gently tapping with 2 fingers and tap gently about 8 times. A bit more, a bit less is okay. And then one more point here on the fingertips, which is the Heart Meridian. So all of the fingertip points are near the nail, and the only one that's underneath is the ring finger, where you would wear a wedding ring if you were married. And then the final point I'm going to show you today is this one on the side. It's called the karate chop point. So if I was going to go aha, yeah, and karate chop, that's the point that I would hit. It's a very powerful point. And so that's just a very quick demonstration of where all of these EFT points are. And I'm going to continue and make a few more videos that help you to understand more about when you can use EFT, what sort of results EFT will give you. But let me just leave you with this. If you want to regain your calm, composed, cool as a cucumber exterior so that you can make a really good decision. Now that decision might be really full of energy and have a high energy response, but starting from a place where you can be rational and calm and collected is going to be the best place for you to start, so that you can channel all of your energy into the response that you absolutely want to give, rather than get flung off into anxiety, spinning off into panic, going into fear, going into depression, all of these places, in shock, in trauma, all of these places that zap our energy away, stop us being able to focus, to be in the zone, and to go for gold. So if you want to go for gold, use tapping. See the next video, it'll be coming up shortly.